So guys, this is what we are going to make in this week's video. Follow along and we'll show you all the steps to actually create this absolute beauty of a table plan or escort card display. Very, very excited to see more of fun, different moments appearing in people's weddings, just like this.
Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren, a wedding planner and owner of Bluebird Creative. I provide a weekly dose of wedding planning goodness for the modern couple. So if you haven't already guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell so that you'll be notified each week when a new video lands. This week we have got another DIY video. You guys seem to really enjoy the last one, so I'm super excited to bring you some fun. Now you may notice that it's a slightly different backdrop today and that I am not on my own. That is because I have the lovely Stacey here from So Calligraphy, and we are going to be making a table plan. Now, if you haven't already seen my 2022 wedding trends video, then I will link that for you. I think it's this side over here. Really fun trends happening over the next year that are going to start coming through and into 2023 as well. And one of them was focused on table plans. We actually talked about wallpaper and wallpaper table plans and some really cool stationery trends as well. So we are actually bringing a few of the trends together in this DIY project. I've even had people reach out on Instagram to ask if we've got any inspiration for how we can use wallpaper and table plans. And today we are bringing it to you guys. So watch this space. Let's start off by telling you what you're going to need to create this project. So we are starting off with a big piece of hardboard / MDF. I'll put all the details in the description box for you below with the sizes and what you actually need and link all the products for you. We have got some beautiful bright pink card because, as I said in the 22 wedding trends video, colour is now, guys. We've got this amazing mustard / bright yellow fringing, which we're going to be adding on to our place names. We have got some disco balls, which you might have noticed were in my last DIY video, which was the wedding shoes, which was super fun, lots of colour. I'll link those up here for you as well. And this amazing wallpaper. Now this is the piece de resistance on this DIY project that we're doing. The teals, the greens, the pinks. We're pulling it all together. This is going to be the main backdrop, and then we're going to be creating this on the front of it. Now we're going to be going for more of an American style with this table plan. So we're actually going to be doing escort cards, which I think we're going to be seeing a little bit more of over here in the UK. It's just really fun, and it's a great way to create more of a moment for your table plan. So let's take you through the process and you guys can watch as we create this awesome table plan. Okay, so the first step, guys, is grabbing your piece of wood or your MDF and cutting your wallpaper. Now, I am no wallpapering expert.
But she's done a great job.
Knife, and we've just literally cut it down the edges. Now there's about 2 inches where the actual width of the wallpaper didn't match up, so we've obviously had to do another strip. We've matched up the pattern. I actually feel like I've done a fairly good job, guys. Yes. But unfortunately the actual piece of MDF is ever so slightly wonky, so it doesn't fully line up at the top, but we've got a little plan to cover that and it's going to look amazing. So just wanted to be a bit transparent there. Now what we've done is we've literally just held it down with some washi tape at the minute, and we're now going to attach it with some double-sided tape. So Stacey's going to crack on with that and fill us in on what we need to do.
Great. So this is a Home Hobby double-sided sticky tape applicator gun. One thing to bear in mind is that the double-sided sticky tape won't stick directly to the wood, so you have to apply it to the paper. So what we're going to have to do first is remove the paper and then we can stick it back on.
Okay guys, so to add on to the board, I want to create something really fun, and I've got this kind of like neon LED light tape. I think a lot of people tend to put it sort of like under their kitchen countertops and stuff, and you can cut it. Comes with a USB thing and a battery pack, so it's literally battery powered. I am going to glue gun this round the edge of the whole table plan, and then this battery pack I'm just going to literally tape to the back of the table plan so you won't even see it, but it's just going to create something really fun. And it's a bit exciting because it's got this whole colour control panel here, so I can change the colour to any colour I want, which is amazing. So we've now gone green. It's a bit slow to change, but it's really cool.
Okay guys, so to stick down the LED light stripping, I was actually using double-sided sticky tape again, which actually worked really well. I could have done it with my hot glue gun. I didn't leave it to get hot enough and it wasn't working, but it would have worked if I hadn't been such a donut. I didn't cut the stripping to go around the corners. I had to make sure that I was folding it because otherwise it wouldn't light up the whole way through, which clearly makes sense. So you can see here we're just testing it out, and then we're looking at adding a sign on the top. So next we're going to be doing the Escort cards, and Stacey's going to take you through how she does it.
Hey guys, editing Lauren here. I'm just in the process of putting the video together, and I realised that we don't really explain about the section that you've just seen with us popping out the semicircle shapes, like how did we go about doing that. So just to quickly fill you in, Stacey has a Cricut machine, so she programmed it to cut the semicircles, and then what you see is her just popping it out and then moving on to the next step. So that's just to clarify that bit. That was done using a Cricut machine.
So once we have removed our semicircles from the backing card, we are just going to take our little hole puncher and we're going to make a hole in the middle, and then we've got these beautiful gold eyelets which are super cheap. They normally come in batches of 100, and we're just going to pop one side in there. We're going to put the other side, bit fiddly, other side on the back, and then we're going to use my trusty crocodile, and we are just going to pop one side, this is really hard to do on a video, in there. We're just going to squeeze it, and what that does is it just crushes the back there, so your eyelet stays in place. A bit nicer than just a nude hole.
Now that we've got our beautiful shaped Escort cards, which I have to say are so on trend, guys. Like, it's all about different shapes at the moment and pops of colour, so literally these are combining the two. Stacey is an incredible calligrapher, so she's obviously working her skills now on the Escort cards in a beautiful white ink, and I cannot wait for us to add some extra touches and detail to them to make them really pop on the Escort table plan board. So guys, on to the next stage of creating these beautiful Escort cards. We're now adding a little bit of embellishment from that fringing that we showed you at the beginning. Excuse the filming with the heads in the way, we found this a little bit of a tricky position to create and film. So we're just using our hot glue gun. We made sure that it actually got really hot this time before gluing down. And we just cut the fringing into sections that were the same length as the edge of the Escort card. We then just literally stuck it on the glue while it was still hot, and Bob's your uncle, there you go, they look gorgeous. There was a little bit of fraying at the edges, but we just trimmed that once we'd done them all. We had to be careful not to stick the fringing to the backing cardboard on the floor when we were gluing, so as we went on and as we continued the process, we realised that we kind of had to lift it up a bit earlier before it set.
So guys, this is the finished table plan that we showed you at the beginning. We have done the wallpaper background, we've done the LED light border, we've created, I say we, Stacey has created these beautiful hand calligraphy place names, which on the back have actually got the guest's table number as well. So they find their name, unpin them, and then on the other side it says where they're sitting and they take it over to that table. Absolutely love the fringing on here and the little bit of movement that they've got as well. And obviously there would be a lot more all the way down to the bottom of this table plan. So we hope you like this table plan. I am absolutely obsessed with the wallpaper background. I think this is going to be like something that we're going to see more of, don't you?
Definitely, yeah.
Make sure you keep an eye out on all our YouTube videos, because you'll see where this is going to be used and where we're also going to be using this wallpaper as well. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. I will see you next week for some more wedding planning. Goodness!